Recent reports claim that a U.S. drone collided with a Russian plane over the Black Sea. The media and governments from all around the world have paid close attention to this incident, which has sparked debates about international relations, military strategy, and the safety of aircraft. But before we go any further, subscribe and smash the like button to be entered into a giveaway for $200 in Bitcoin. Let's move on now. A U.S. Navy drone collided with a Russian Su-30 fighter jet while conducting a regular reconnaissance mission over the Black Sea, the U.S. Navy reported today. The drone was a MQ-9 Reaper, a remotely controlled aircraft employed by the U.S. military for combat and surveillance missions. The event was the result of an unintentional interaction between the two aircraft, the U.S. Navy claims, and occurred when the drone was traveling in international airspace. The Russian Defense Ministry, in contrast, has denied this assertion, claiming that the U.S. drone was really flying towards Russian airspace when it collided with it, and that this was an intentional act of aggression. The people involved have reacted differently to the accident's aftermath. The Russian Defense Ministry accused the U.S. of putting the lives of its people in danger and demanded a formal probe, despite the U.S. Navy's acknowledgement of the incident and offer of an investigation. Unmanned aerial vehicle use in military operations is called into question by the drone Russian jet crash. One problem is the possibility of mishaps or malfunctions, which might result in unexpected collisions and fatalities. Although unmanned aerial vehicles have several benefits over manned aircraft, including lower risk to human pilots and more operational precision, they are not without risk. The hostility between the United States and Russia is another issue that this incident brings to light. Conflicts over matters like the annexation of Crimea and military engagement in Syria have soured relations between the two nations in recent years. This tension might be increased by the U.S. drone and Russian jet colliding, which would fuel more hostilities and instability in the area. The incident also emphasizes how critical it is for various military groups operating in the same region to coordinate and communicate effectively with one another. Despite the provision of safety measures and communication channels intended to prevent such accidents, the collision happened. This prompts questions regarding the efficacy of these protocols and the requirement for more advancements in military coordination and communication. However, there are ethical questions raised by the use of drones in military operations, including the possibility of civilian casualties. The United States has deployed drones extensively in the war on terror to hunt out and kill suspected terrorists in nations like Yemen and Afghanistan. The possibility for civilian casualties associated with drone use, as well as the lack of accountability and openness in the decision-making process, have both been challenged. The use of drones creates legal issues regarding their position under international law in addition to ethical ones. Targeted murders using drones have come under fire for possibly breaking international human rights and humanitarian law. Drone strikes legality is a complicated matter that encompasses factors like the nature of the fight, the standing of the targets, and the possibility of collateral harm. The U.S. Navy has opened an inquiry into the incident, and the findings are anticipated to provide more information about the circumstances leading up to the accident. It is unknown if the two probes would be coordinated, as the Russian Defense Ministry has also requested one. The event has also sparked worries about the security of military activities in the volatile Black Sea. Both Russia and the United States consider the Black Sea to be a crucial strategic site, and tensions between the two nations have been on the rise lately. The incident can cause tensions to rise even higher and possibly result in a military conflict. The event has also brought attention to the necessity for more cooperation and communication between Russia and the United States in the area. Since both nations use the same airspace, it is crucial that communication protocols and safety precautions are followed to avoid future occurrences of situations like these. In order to prevent future bloodshed and instability, it is essential that attempts be made to foster cooperation and discussion as the U.S. and Russia continue to conduct military operations in the area. Concerns regarding the possibility of cyber attacks on unmanned aerial vehicles have also been sparked by the occurrence. Drones are becoming more automated and dependent on technology, making them more susceptible to cyber attacks that could cause them to lose control or be taken over. Drone use in military operations increases the danger of cyber attacks, which might have catastrophic effects on both military and civilian persons. The tragedy also emphasizes the necessity for strengthened international collaboration and communication mechanisms between states in order to stop such catastrophes from occurring in the future. International norms and rules must be established when drones and other unmanned aerial vehicles are used in military operations more frequently, in order to avoid mishaps and disputes. Discussions about the morality and legality of employing unmanned aerial vehicles in military operations have also been aroused by the occurrence. Drones have various benefits, including the capacity for precise strikes and the potential to lower the possibility of military human deaths. But they also present certain difficulties and dangers. For instance, there are issues with the lack of accountability and transparency in the decision-making process, as well as the possibility that drones will result in innocent casualties. The episode also emphasizes the risk of unexpected repercussions and conflict escalation in an already sensitive region. Both Russia and the United States have strategic interests in the Black Sea, but tensions between the two nations have been on the rise lately. The incident may heighten current tensions and spark new fighting, underscoring the necessity for ongoing diplomatic efforts to advance security and peace in the area. The incident will probably have a significant impact on future military operations and international relations. Unmanned aerial vehicle use in military operations will be closely monitored during the incident inquiry, and the findings may have an impact on future regulations and procedures. The episode has also received a lot of media coverage and generated debates on the use of technology in conflict. Unmanned aerial systems are becoming more prevalent. Thus, it's critical to think about the moral and legal ramifications of their use. Particularly concerning are the likelihood that drones may be utilized for targeted assassinations and the lack of accountability and transparency in the decision-making process. The incident highlights the need for stronger safety procedures and standards for military activities in the heavily contested Black Sea region. It also raises significant concerns regarding the risk of unintended war escalation in areas where numerous states are present. The incident also emphasizes how critical it is for armed units to coordinate and communicate effectively with one another. In this instance, a communication breakdown between the American and Russian military is most likely what caused the crash. Future occurrences of this kind of catastrophe might be avoided by better cooperation and communication procedures. The incident has also highlighted the necessity for ongoing initiatives to support international diplomacy and the peaceful resolution of disputes. For both the U.S. and Russia, the Black Sea is a strategically significant region, and tensions between the two nations have been particularly high recently. Maintaining diplomatic efforts will be essential to halting the regional conflict's further escalation. In conclusion, the U.S. drone and Russian plane colliding over the Black Sea demonstrates how sophisticated and constantly changing modern warfare is. The tragedy serves as a reminder of the need of maintaining efforts to advance international peace and diplomacy, as well as the need for improved safety precautions and communication protocols for military operations. The use of unmanned aerial vehicles in warfare creates significant ethical and legal issues, as well as the requirement for more responsibility and openness in decision-making. It is crucial to take into account the potential hazards and difficulties associated with the use of technology, and to take action to reduce these risks as technology continues to play an increasingly critical role in military operations. Thanks so much for watching till the end. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and turn the notification bell on so you never miss a video. Until next time, see you later.